Okay, a quick run through of where we're at with the GOKb Labs work to do with decision support in ebooks. So I imagine that David's already been through the data model that explained the way that we're using criteria and criteria occurrences to let you record things. If I go to the search menu, here we've got our decision support categories. So these are all the categories that you might have seen on the screen in an A4 page laid out in a grid format. So we've got access download, access read online, and then with each of these categories we've got specific criterion. So you can see in the format category we've got downloadable PDF, embedded PDF, EPUB, OEB. So these are really easy to add to. You can just add criteria and they'll appear on the screen and in the reports. What we need to do is we have a look at actually, because we're thinking that you can record decision support information at many different levels, so maybe the package level, maybe the individual title level, maybe the platform level. So what we'll do is we'll take a quick look at packages, and I think I have a saved search somewhere. There we go. So ebooks. There we go. So this is my saved search for ebook packages, and if I click on this, so what we've got is the standard GOKb package screen, but with this new tab, decision support. And we can see on this decision support tab we've got the various categories, and then we've got the criteria within the category. And obviously a green tick is a yes, a red cross is a no. We have blue question mark if a value is not being filled in yet, and then an amber means not sure, and usually there'll be a comment where it's amber. So I can find one that's not been filled in yet. So if I've decided that there's a specific problem with accessibility on this package, I can say no, and I don't know, diagrams don't render properly. Slightly fatuous note there, and you can add multiple notes. At the meeting in London last week, it was decided that it would be very good to be able to group the notes by the particular evaluation. So if somebody else came along and wanted to say, well, you think it's yes, but I think it's no. So right now we have one evaluation for each criteria, but we want users to be able to add their own. So we're going to be rejigging this screen a little bit so that you can see for each user who's made an assessment of a particular criteria what their comments were, and you can group all the comments together. So all the people who thought it did work will see their comments together, all the people who thought it didn't work will see their comments together. So that's the overall layout, and here we're looking at a package. So let's go look at a different package. So you can see we have different criteria. Oh, sorry, the same criteria, but obviously with different values for this package. An interesting way to look at this might be to go back to the criteria. So if I wanted to look at format downloadable PDF, then what I've got is all the packages for which an assessment has been made as to whether or not that package supports downloadable PDF are listed on this screen. So this is looking at the criteria from the other side. This is show me a particular criteria and then show me all the packages or the titles. So you can see in this case we've made an assessment of this criteria against a title rather than a package, and here the assessment has been made against a platform rather than a package. So wherever somebody has evaluated one of these things, a title, a platform or a package, actually it's a tip, not a title, then we'll see all those rankings grouped together here. So I can get a feeling for downloadable PDF support across a range of different things. I might go to platform there. So here's a platform record instead. with the same criteria available, so you can evaluate your platforms rather than your packages, which might be a better way of doing it. So we're interested in feedback about how people think that should work in practice, and what's the right level of granularity to be collecting this kind of information. I think that's all I have to show you, really. That's where we're at. All feedback is very welcome at this stage, because we're at a point with this piece of work where we really need end user use cases. We've got the data model sorted, we've got the what sorted. It's the how and the why that we really need to bottom out. You know, what's going to make this a really useful service for people. So any questions to David? Thank you very much. Bye bye.